Rodriguez.
I'm Sile Perelis.
And I'm Samaya Bailey. And we're all members of the St. Thomas Aquinas High School African American Heritage Club.
As you know, February is Black History Month, and we wanted to highlight some notable figures of our country's history.
Today we will be talking about Shirley Chisholm, the first African American woman in Congress, as well as the first woman and African American to seek nomination as President of the United States.
Shirley Anita St. Hill Chisholm was born in Brooklyn, New York, on November 30th, 1924. She was the first of 4 daughters to immigrant her parents, Charles St. Hill from Guyana and Ruby Seal St. Hill from Barbados. Chisholm received a British education while living in Barbados with her grandparents for a part of her childhood. At the same time, her parents were working in Bedford-Stuyvesant during the Great Depression. She later graduated from Brooklyn Girls High in 1942 and Brooklyn College cum laude in 1946 with a BA in sociology.
Even though she was encouraged by her professors to start a career in politics, after college, Chisholm worked as a nursery school teacher and director of 2 daycare centers from 1949 to 1953. After earning her master's in early childhood from Columbia, she began to counsel for the New York City Division of Daycare in 1960. In favor of racial and gender inequality, she joined local chapters of the League of Women Voters, the National Association for Advancement of Colored People, the Urban League, and the Democratic Party Club in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn.
In 1968, she sought and won a seat in Congress with 67% of the vote. This made her the first Black woman in Congress. Chisholm was not welcomed by many of her peers in the House due to her refusal to abide by long-standing House expectations for first-term members to fly under the radar. Chisholm received the name Fighting Shirley after introducing more than 50 pieces of legislation and championed racial and gender equality, the plight of the poor, and ending the Vietnam War. She was the co-founder of the National Women's Political Caucus in 1971, and in 1977 became the first Black woman and second woman ever to serve on the powerful House of Rules. She went on to sponsor increases in federal funding to extend the hours of daycare facilities, guarantee a minimum annual income for families, and was a primary backer of a national school lunch bill.
In 1964, Chisholm was elected to the New York State Legislature, becoming the second African American woman to serve in Albany.
In 1972, Chisholm declared her candidacy for Democratic nomination for president, but only received 10% of the delegate votes. In 1976, she was re-elected to Congress, this time winning 83% of the vote. After 7 terms, Chisholm eventually left Congress in January 1983. Soon after, she began teaching at Mount Holyoke College. She co-founded the National Political Congress of Black Women and campaigned for Jesse Jackson's presidential bids in 1984 and 1988. President Bill Clinton nominated Chisholm as U.S. Ambassador to Jamaica, but she had to decline due to ill health. Even in retirement, she continued to write and lecture in Palm Coast, Florida until she passed away in Ormond Beach, Florida on January 1st, 2005. Chisholm was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2015.
The legacy of Shirley Chisholm's dedication to improving the lives of inner city residents and powerful advocacy for women and minorities impacts us every day.
For St. Thomas Aquinas, I'm Sile Perelis.
I'm Samaya Bailey.
And I'm Emily Rodriguez.
Happy Black History Month!